Minneapolis wonder, LeBron James, adding to his highlight reel. So did Luka, who dropped 36 points to lead the Lakers to a 192 win over the Rockets last night, while LeBron James added 18. Victory extended LA's winning streak to 6 games and moved them 1.5 games ahead of Houston for third place in the West. LA held the Rockets to 35 second-half points and forced 15 turnovers. Kevin Durant finished with 18 points, scoring only 2 points in the second half. And Doncic has been on fire during the month of March. In 9 games, Luka has averaged 34.7 points per game. In his last 6, Doncic has averaged 37.8 points per game, the most by a Lakers player in a 6-game span within a season since Kobe did it 2011-2012. Shams Durrani, our ESPN NBA insider, kind enough to join us now for a conversation on Luka Doncic, Stephen A., because I want to know what we've seen. You saw the stats there from Luka in the month of March, what he's been doing lately. Does this make him a lock for the All-NBA first team? Perk? Okay, wait, I'm gonna call an audible here, Perk. You threw your hands up.
Well, because I haven't seen Shams since the All-Star break. You know what I mean? I just, he's been hiding from me because he's been hiding from me. And I heard he threw me under the bus because I was his personal trainer, you know what I'm saying, training him before he went played in the Celebrity All-Star game.
I can't blame
so I've been waiting to see him. I haven't gotten a call from him or nothing, a text or nothing, you know what I mean? And I told him what the standard was before he left to go play in that game. You know what I'm saying? Had me wasting my time putting them through my workouts. But good to see you, Sean. It's good to see you, brother.
Great seeing you. I apologize for letting you down, Perk. I promise you. No one felt it more than I did. I felt horrible.
Well, I mean, you know, no disrespect, but you ain't getting off that damn easy. I mean, zeros across the board, Shams. What the hell was that? What the hell was that about? What happened?
4-point line. I was training. My middies were right. My handles looked good. I went out there and I saw the 4-point line. It's this blue. I was like, I'm just gonna take 4-pointers. That was not my. I saw the highlights. Bad strategy.
I saw the highlights in practice, right? And I was like, okay, Shams got a chance. And then I see Giannis getting interviewed before the games, and he's like, Shams cannot hoop. I was like, damn. It didn't give you no hope.
Coach. That's called getting confidence from your coach. That's what I.
Okay.
We had.
All right. We love you though, bro. We love you. Hey, listen. Don't get me started with my first pitch. We all have our moments. It's all right.
The fact that you're getting invited to be in the Celebrity All-Star game is a pretty badass thing to begin with. But let's get into Luka Doncic here, Stephen A. What we've seen from him in the month of March, the tear that he's on, is he a lock right now in your mind for the All-NBA first team?
I do believe that. I mean, when you're averaging 37.5, when you lead the league in scoring, when you got 9 rebounds and 7 assists to go with that, and your team is winning basketball games, the combination of all of those things definitely tip the scales. But when you take into account the fact that LeBron has taken a back seat to the greatness of a Luka Doncic. When you look at the Lakers' deficiency defensively and you're still winning games. When you look at the Lakers' lack of contribution from their bench, because from a scoring standpoint, they're like 29th in the league in bench production. To know all of that is going on around you, but you're still vying for a top 3 seed in the Western Conference because you have a superstar that's playing like a superstar in Luka Doncic. I don't think you get around that. I think you have to look at that and see that for what it is and say to yourself, that's what a first team all NBA player is made of. When you're carrying the load offensively, when it's leading the winning games, when you're playing along stars and they're still deferring to you, all of those things come with it. So I'm looking at Shea, I'm looking at Jaylen Brown, I'm looking at a Luka, I'm looking at a Jokic, I'm looking at a Wembanyama. And when I think about my first team All-NBA, that's what I come to at this particular moment in time.
So you're only able to put 5, correct?
Yep.
Only able to vote
five,
for
yes.
5, okay?
Yes.
So you have SGA, I have Jokic, I have Jaylen Brown, I have Cade Cunningham because they have the best record in the Eastern Conference, and I have Wemby.
Right.
They're second in the West. So Luka doesn't make my top first team All-NBA. I will have him on my second team Now, granted, I get it. He's leading the league in scoring, but when I look at the impact that those other guys are having on their, for as their franchise, I can't take any of those guys out. I'm sorry. Now, you could look at a situation even with a guy like Anthony Edwards, who's having a career year for Minnesota right now. He's going to be on my second team because the greatness of the other guys. Luka, yes, he's leading the league in scoring. He has taken over that franchise. He is driving that car. LeBron has passed that torch. I get all that. I'm not taking anything away from Luka and his greatness. But when it comes down to what the others have done in the position that they put their team in, and Jokic having one of the best seasons of his career, averaging a triple-double, God knows what Denver would be if he wasn't putting up those type of numbers. They probably would be in the play-in tournament. So take that all in account. It's no slight towards Luka. He's just not on my first team.
Well, listen, you can say it like that. I get where you're coming from. The only way we disagree is with Cade Cunningham compared to Luka, because I'm looking at the Lakers ascending and I'm looking at Detroit having tailed off a little bit, and I'm feeling the momentum of the Boston Celtics coming, Big Perk. And even though Cade Cunningham, I mean, he had 33 last night. I get that part. But he's sort of been up and down a little bit. He's averaging nearly 25 a game, shooting about 34% from three-point range. I see what he's doing, but I'm just saying to myself, I'm feeling the momentum of the Boston Celtics coming. The Eastern Conference is considered weaker than the Western Conference. I'm looking at what Luka and the Lakers are doing out there, winning, and Luka averaging damn near 38 and balling the way that he's balling and what have you. I'd have to give him the edge over Cade Cunningham right now. That's where I'm at with it.
All right, Lakers on a 6-game winning streak, Shams, second longest this season. What do you make of their recent success?
I mean, the recipe for success is there, right? We've seen Luka Doncic have this type of run when it was him and Kyrie Irving in Dallas, and then you have a team full of role players, and you're starting to see the Lakers find that, right? And yesterday, what I found interesting is J.J. Redick said before the game, LeBron James, our team is best when he is the third highest rated usage player on this team. And to me, that's finally Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, we know are going to get the brunt of the responsibility, the usage rate, and LeBron James fitting in, whether he's a cutter, whether he's a rim protector, whether he's playing 5 down the stretch in the fourth quarter yesterday, running in transition. And so for me, LeBron James playing whatever role is necessary for him, for them to win, those three guys getting the chemistry in the second half of the season, the recipe is there. Then it's on guys like Marcus Smart, DeAndre Ayton. There's been ups and downs at different points, but both of those guys seem to be surging at the right time. So when I think about championship and contending chemistry and does this team have a shot, I think the role players, if they step up, I think this team has it because of Luka.
15 turnovers that they forced last night. Within the last month or so, it feels like they've rediscovered, or maybe just discovered flat out, a defensive identity that wasn't there earlier in the year. What has been the key to that?
I think buy-in. I mean, J.J. Redick, you can say whatever you want about him as a coach. He's as well prepared, well scripted as a coach as you can possibly get. He makes sure his guys are in position, and then from there, it's about execution. And there's been different lapses at various points. But you have to give Marcus Smart a lot of credit. And Luka Doncic recruited him. He was on a boat. Marcus Smart was deciding between the Lakers and the Suns. He was really going back and forth. He could have gotten potentially a better role in Phoenix on paper. And Luka Doncic was on a boat somewhere abroad, barely had any signal and was trying to recruit Marcus Smart. So he had his fingerprints all over this roster.
Okay.
I will say this, too. Hold on, Courtney. I will say this, too. First of all, ain't nobody doubting J.J. Redick as a coach. Big Perk can be critical at it from time to time when he don't like something that he's seeing, and that's fine. But we all know that J.J. Redick has proven to be a hell of a coach. He knows what the hell he's doing, and he pays attention to detail, and he and his coaching staff will have them prepared. The problem with the Lakers is that, like last night, I mean, they were awful shooting the basketball. It's just that Houston was worse. But I want to say this. Since the trading deadline, the Lakers rank 4th in the NBA in shooting threes. They're at 38% a clip. 4th in the NBA. We didn't expect that to happen. We know they lead the league in field goal percentage shooting at 50%, but they shoot 38% from three-point range. We got to give credit where credit is due in that regard. If the Lakers are making shots and their offense is that prolific, they are a problem. We cannot ignore that.
For sure. 8 of 34 from 3 last night. Not their best night, but historically over the last month or so, they've been a lot better from range. All right, time for a quick take. 3